So, hello. This is going to be my video about the top 5 shows that I've seen, whether it's like on Broadway, like local theater, whatever. And in no way am I trying to like brag or anything. I'm lucky enough to have seen a lot of shows, so I wanted to take this time to rank them. Let's get started. The first one that I'm going to talk about is number 5 on my list. I'm going to go into my favorite one at the end of this video. But my number 5 is a generic one. It's Hamilton. I was lucky enough to have seen that a year ago. Or no, not even a year. It was longer than that. I saw it with the original cast. This was 3 years ago. What am I doing? Okay, I saw it 3 years ago. I was obsessed with it. I love this show a lot because I love how well it is written in terms of anyone can play the parts. Something that I've noticed is that when the original cast is no longer in it, or it goes on tour, or people leave or whatever, the parts aren't necessarily as good just because it's written for the specific original person. And that's not to say the other people aren't talented, but it's clear the show is clearly written for the original cast. With this show, everyone's amazing, and the show is clearly written for anyone to be in it, and that's what I love most about this show. Plus, obviously, entertaining. Choreography is sick. They go around on this little circle thing that they put in the middle, and also the main actors. Loves of my life. I love Daveed Diggs. I love Leslie Odom Jr. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. I love all of them. So it was just an amazing time. So much was good about it, and I just loved it a lot. That's all I have to say about that one. We're gonna go to number 4. The show that I'm gonna be talking about, all it was off Broadway. It's coming to Broadway in February. It's called Be More Chill. I was lucky enough to see it when it was off Broadway. It stars Will Rowland, who is in Dear Evan Hansen, George Salazar, if anyone knows him. The music's by Joe Iconis. I just think the story is really entertaining. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was new. I thought it was very original. So basically what it's about is this kid and his friend, they're best friends. They're the losers of the high school. And one of the kids is frustrated. He's I want to be popular. I'm bored. I don't not feeling cool. And so he ends up taking this pill thing where it was a medicine, but it was a robot that implanted in the back of his brain, and it was somewhat a robot thing that would speak to him and tell him how to be more chill, and kind of taught him how to be popular. And I thought it was really interesting. So how many I feel there aren't a lot of sci-fi Broadway shows, and it was still really relatable because it was very connected to anxiety and not feeling good enough and being frustrated with what your life is like. And I just thought it was really cool. I thought it was really fun, really original. All everything went together well, all the actors, the music, the book, all of that, and I thought it was really good. The next show that I'm going to be talking about, number 3, is called The Prom. It just came on Broadway relatively recently. They performed in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That was where there were the 2 lesbians that kissed, and then people were mad because it was our children saw it, this is a children's program, all that bullshit. I like this one because it has a nice mix of Broadway, old original Broadway music and more modern Broadway music, and so it has both of them. So if you like either, if you like both, it's a good mix. And also it's so important for representation, and I think it represents people really well. And I thought it was just really fun. It's really funny because it's a new musical comedy. That's how they market themselves. So I thought it was really interesting. So basically, if you don't know it, it's about, there's this group of washed up Broadway actors who are looking for some good PR. So they see that this girl wants to take another girl to prom, and then instead of letting her, the school, the PTA, shuts down prom instead of just letting 2 girls go to prom together. And so these actors are jumping in. They're ooh, we can help that. That'll give us good PR, but also we'll be doing something good. And that's kind of what happens. I thought it was really interesting, and the beginning was a little cheesy, so I thought it was going to be cheesy the whole way through, but you get really into it. I thought it was really entertaining. I thought it was very well written. Okay, so now we're going to get to number 2. I have 2 shows tied, Rent and Next to Normal. So everybody, like, I feel like Rent is another show that everybody knows. It's one of those like classics. But it's about this group of friends that are poor in New York City during the AIDS epidemic, and it's kind of just them living their lives. I love this show partly because I did it in 9th grade. I just feel really connected to it because of like the grunginess, just like when I was doing it in 9th grade, I was like, this is so me, even though it wasn't. Like, I was literally 14, but I was like, this show just gets me, man. Like, it's so angsty, it's so angry, and it's just so beautifully written. Yeah, and so that's just like an iconic musical that it's just forever in my heart. Then there's Next to Normal. I think people like know it and are really connected to it, but I love it because, again, the angstiness, because I saw this in 8th grade. Next to Normal is about this family. So it's like the parents, a son, and a daughter, but the mom has this like mental illness that's like very much taking over her life. And also, so the son died when he was a baby, but part of the mom's mental illness is that she sees him as a teenager, like she sees him as like still alive, still real. And that kind of plays out, and like how it affects her and the people around her, and kind of just how that happens. I really like this show because, again, angsty. I also think the music is amazing. I was really connected to Natalie when I was a little 8th grade me. She was played by Jennifer Damiano. I was really connected to the story, like not feeling good enough. I like related to when I was in 7th grade, so now the music has just like stuck with me, and I love the music from this show. Okay. Now we are at number 1. This is my all-time favorite show as of right now. I have seen it twice. It's Dear Evan Hansen. I love this show because of how it portrays anxiety. So I'm someone with anxiety, and I thought they did it really well. It's written really well, the music's really good, and then Ben Platt, the original, who I saw it with, and I also saw it with Noah Galvin, I thought they portrayed the main character so well. And I think, like, Ben Platt is my favorite singer of all time. Like, he's just magical. If you haven't seen him in a show, you need to. Like, it was magic. I just really love this show. It portrays anxiety well. For those who don't know what it's about this kid who has this anxiety disorder. At the beginning of the show, he's, like, going through therapy. He's, like, trying to get better. He doesn't really have any friends. He's kind of, like, on his own. His mom is a single mom, so she's working a lot, and so he feels kind of like on his own. And so he kind of gets himself wrapped up into this like lie but it makes him feel like he's part of something. And so then that snowballs and ends up in being like much like deeper, much like more serious situation than he thought it would be, which makes it sound so serious. I thought it was really good. I thought it's really smart. I think my favorite part of that show is the music. That's why I love that show. That's all I have today. Thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate it. All views are good views. Feel free to like and subscribe. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. Bye, friends. Oh god, I hate myself. Bye, friends. How do I turn this off? I'm doing really good.